Alright, guys. We have. Okay, Tane's already dead. It started. You can go back and pause the chat there. Welcome to a UHC. I haven't recorded in ages. That doesn't count. No, we'll let him off that. This is a really bad spawn, isn't it? I mean, I need apples. Proper trees. Aha, here's some. We'll go for these. So yeah, first UHC we're doing as Project Singularity group. There's a little cave there. I mean, but I am massively out of... I beat Rook. And, oh, I have most of them. Nice. Yeah, this is first time recording and playing Minecraft properly in ages. So, I am rusty, to say the least. I'm getting a little bit of block lag by the looks of it there. Not to worry, not to worry. Alright, we need apples. We know this much. Kirog's got a sword already. Check him out. That must be a wooden one. We don't need to worry about that. I can beat Kirog with a wooden sword with my bare hands. So, as I understand it, we're on a map. 2,000 by 2,000 blocks with a world border that is shrinking down to 40 blocks by 40 blocks. One sapling really out of this whole tree? Come on, man. Ugh. Some coal down there, so we want to get in here, I think. Do we? It's a bit dark in there. It's not so bad here. Right, let's keep our eye on that. Right, so we need some wood. We need this stuff. We need some sticks. We need... Place that down. I can't remember how long that the border is shrinking over. It was 2 hours, or maybe 2.5 hours. That is all the stone tools we'll need. Wooden tools we'll need. So we'll get a bit of that going on. Yep, got an upgrade. Let's collect a bit of stone there. Just gonna make some more tools in a minute. So it could be a lengthy match. I personally was not in favour of quite such a big map, but I managed to talk. Oh no, I think it's 2500 by 2500 actually. I remember we were debating. And I was like, I better keep some of that coal for cooking stuff with. And we'd better make a sword. Yeah, the Rook wanted what 3,000 by 3,000 initially, and then I was after something smaller, more like 1,500 by 1,500. I think would have been. I'm not that experienced. That might have been too small. I don't know. But we've ended up, I think, with 2,500 by 2,500. Do I need anything else? Yes, an axe is good, isn't it? Have that. Immediate use of the axe, and we'll leave that cave for now because we could be doing stuff. The sheep are. Oh no, no! The sheep are of use. There's me going. The sheep are of no use to me. Precious food now. See, these things I will forget. Anything that's come out in the last. Oh, I thought I was going to take fall damage then. That would have been goofy. There we go, 5 mutton. That's got to be good, huh? That's a good start. Are we going to travel through, actually? I'm going to forget about that little cave we found there for now. Because I would like to get out of this. There's a nice bit of coal up there, but that's going to be quite the climb. I would like to get out of this kind of biome of whatever these are. Is it acacia? Tane has killed something already. Has he gone straight caving? That coal I feel like we can get to relatively easily. And I do feel like I want some more coal. Hello. Yeah, we want this stuff. I don't want to be short on coal at any point. We want plenty torches. And of course we need to smelt up and everything else. So it's not permaday, nighttime will come. Which is why I want to stay on the surface for the time being. And Rook is timing. Supposedly. So go check out... Oh, no. Go check out his channel if you want to hear consistent cries of "Shut up, work phone!" Josh, but I like it. Rook, he's seen some action too. These guys, they could all be collecting string and everything already. There's loads of surface coal going here. This is very hilly. What have we got going on here? I'm using Optifine, which... is that cheating? I don't know. Is lava good? I don't know. Oh, that was that shit. Did you hear that? I heard the sound of grass breaking. Rabbits, are they any good to me? More food, I guess. Kill these things. Oh, it's this oak trees. No, damn acacias. Baby, is that baby rabbits? I don't think they're gonna give me anything. Just give me a little tickle there. There's an adult. Yeah, and you still didn't give me anything. Well, this terrain is disconcerting. I've got to be honest. Oh, it's never ending. What do? What do? Well, I guess we ought to collect a bit more wood anyway. Even if it's not oak, it's still going to be useful. Conscious of leaving something so obvious as a big decaying treetop in my wake, but never mind. Bit more coal as we pass here, that's worth it. Could probably actually use some more stone, but we'll get that when we dig out a shelter for night. Gonna be pretty set up for coal at this point. I won't even grab it all, in fact. Screw it. Feel like I'm hearing things constantly. These damn animals. Just bits and pieces as we go. Hot topic. What's that? Is that cooking something? Rabbits. Crap. Is that an oak tree? That's an oak tree over there. Whoa! Easy now. Easy now. Well, I got so excited to see an oak tree. Yeah, is that more over there? No, that's acacia. So we want to just this general direction. Is it getting nighttime already? No, it's like midday. I felt like the sky got darker then. Could do with a nice lucky bit of surface iron. But not to worry. This looks promising over here. Is that reeds? Looks like reeds and plains and yeah, we're gonna go on a big swim over here. This is the biome we're after. This is not the biome we're looking for. Look at this, quite some trees. It look like extreme world terrain or something? Or is this just... Is this 1.8 generation now? It's nice. It's nice. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to get some of these trees down before night falls. Hopefully get us some apples and a decent stock of wood. Probably all we'll need for the match, because I expect to die fairly swiftly. And the only way I think that is not going to happen is if we just don't find each other, which is a concern. Because I'm not necessarily of the opinion that you need a great deal of time, like in UHC, to, you know, there's that set pattern of how you do things. You know, getting wood and then getting your tool upgrades. You need the iron to get the armor, and then you're after diamonds for making the enchantment table. You know, there's a lot of different ways you can play it, but I think, and certainly, there's an apple. Nice. I think certainly, you know, probably 95% of players I've seen, you know, all follow that fairly standard pattern, and you only ever get the odd person who's, you know, a bit more skilled or really comfortable with it, who will try, you know, different fancy strategies, or setting traps, or, you know, building a structure or anything like that. So, I think it could get, you know, it could get a bit bland for me if I was to do UHCs all the time, and you were kind of saying, you know, I'm just going to do the same strategy every time. You know, I want plenty of time, and by the time I face another player, I've got, you know, full enchanted iron armor, diamond sword enchanted, bow enchanted. You know, that, you know, you may as well just all go into an arena with that kind of setup and just fight it out. This is the direction we want. Look at that. Ooh, a horsey. Is that any good? Is that glass? Is that a village? Let's get our asses over there. It's either a village or someone's taking the piss. And if it is, it's Rug. What is over there? I realise I'm playing quite risky now as I run right through. I don't think a horse is any use to me. I don't want a horse. What's going on here then? Oh, it's the world border. Oh. Alright, okay. Man, I thought I found a village for a minute there. Okay, so let's. I want to check this out actually, because, like, does it move at a constant rate? It is. It is moving. Look at that. Yeah, it's moving at a constant rate, just slowly shrinking in. Now it will harm us if we go near it. So, man, that gives us a time limit here. I finally find the oak trees, and the world border's closing in on it. Man, it's my tree beating stick. Get me some apples. Make some Old Town cider. Hot topic. I can't remember what that is. It's something to do with a furnace, isn't it? Is that just putting something in a furnace, or are these people got iron already? I am watching my hunger, by the way. Don't worry about that. I'm just not worrying about it just yet. Is it going nighttime? It is going nighttime now. Right, that's bad, because I don't want to get stuck underground with that world border coming in. I also... What is... Well, okay. Alright, I can't sprint now, which is a bit of a disadvantage. I need to get off the surface, and I'm worried about that world border coming in on me while I'm underground. These reeds are what I came back for here. But unfortunately, it looks like we've lost this plains biome, because that world border is going to be over here by the time day comes around again. I'm going to head over here, and I really need to get underground, but it's a question of, you know, how long is that night gonna last to bring me across? Acquire hardware. Is that iron? That's iron, isn't it? Jeez. I don't even have a piece of iron yet, and these people have iron tools already. Okay. That's alright. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm sure we'll catch up by the end of the first night. There's a creeper and a zombie over to the right there, so I'm gonna swing left. And I'm gonna try. This is pretty hidden back here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here. But I want to leave myself quite an easy access out. And I want quite an. I'll try and be vaguely inconspicuous, I suppose. But we'll block that off. There we go. And I can light myself up. I feel relatively safe. This is pretty hidden away. It's the world border that worries me. So I guess, I don't know if we're doing 20 or 30 minute episodes actually. If it's 20 minute episodes, I guess that's, I mean that makes sense to me because that's a day-night cycle. So I'm just digging down here. Try and find a cave or something. I am so worried about that world border. I'm gonna have to keep checking on it. Priority. You are kidding me! What? It ain't got diamonds? Oh boy. Alright. I can hear I heard lava then, did you guys? Alright, okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna just give ourselves a little bit. Yeah, wow. Let's try this. I'm just trying to troll them. I want it to come up in the chat. Ah, no, it's not. It doesn't work. Can I do that? Does that work? There we go. Okay. And let's get some food cooking. I don't want to. Actually, I don't need to worry about wasting coal, do I? That right? Overpowered. Ah, dear. Alright, what do we need here? We need a new... Alright. We need a new pick. Right, food's cooking. And I am... Oh boy, where's that world border? I don't see it yet. That's good. Alright, if I leave that like that... No, people see the light, right? Alright. Alright, see no world border yet, so we'll carry on down. Well, we heard some lava. Oh, I'm seeing... Did you see that? I'm seeing kind of flashes of it on my screen there. As if we're headed towards... Oh, jeez, that scared that crap out of me! Okay, there we go, right. Here's it now. Ah, jeez. Alright, let's approach this carefully. Oh! That's the end of episode 1, guys. See you next time, and we'll see if I throw myself in here or not.